Would you be able to give me like a 5-minute
Yeah.
mark? That would be great.
I'll give you a last question if you want, or you want before that.
Before that, yes.
Okay.
And you can also say last question too.
Be over here.
Okay.
Okay.
Speak. And we are ready.
Okay, Madonna, the new music video. Why?
Muff Daddy.
Mock Daddy. Muff
No,
Daddy.
Muff Daddy.
Muff Daddy. Why did you decide to do a takeoff on hip hop and R&B stereotypes?
Because I just thought it was hysterical that every hip hop and R&B video that came out basically had the same scenario. You know, going out in a limousine, drinking champagne, and going to strip clubs, and lots of girls booty shaking in their G-strings, blah, blah, blah. And I just thought, it's weird. Only guys make those kind of videos. How come girls never do it? So then, of course, I thought, well, that's a good idea. I think I'll do it.
Yeah. Well,
So,
once
it's
again,
also a funny, it's just a funny aesthetic to get into, you know, the whole, you know,
Back
rocking
of the
with my
limo.
homies, yeah, and wearing a, you know, lots of gold jewelry and, yeah, just
Mommy.
being so flash, and it was fun.
you had a fun time doing
Oh
it.
yeah,
Cool.
definitely.
It's also, as well, a provocative video. The girl-on-girl sex stuff, the lap dancing with the stripper, makes some viewers uncomfortable.
Good.
Why do you why do you think they're uncomfortable?
Well, first of all, girls go to strip clubs all the time and get lap dances, you know, but we only see guys doing it. Why? That's retarded.
I know, and with guys it's cool, but I mean,
It's not about, you know, girls, it's not even about lesbians. It's just about women having fun and going out and being naughty and silly and, you know, doing things that guys think are only, you know, their territory. And just sometimes it's funny to sort of flip it all around.
Why do you think people are uncomfortable? Society or segment of society is uncomfortable with the flip of genders like that, or the roles, those flippings of roles.
Because society's uncomfortable with anything that's different. Period. Not, you know, not just gender reversal things, but I mean everything. And I think most people see that, you know, women and men. By the way, I do believe that women and men are very, very different, and we have very different needs and very different capacities and strengths and weaknesses. That said, I think that, you know, I think it's important to examine what those differences are, and sometimes to make fun of them, you know, male to female or female to male, and to provoke thought and discussion. And it's interesting that people are uncomfortable. They're perfectly comfortable with seeing men behave that way, but when women behave that way, you know, it's like, why does that make people feel uncomfortable? I'm not really sure. Because we are used to seeing men behave a certain way, and men are the exploiters. Men are allowed to objectify women, but it's, you know, women are not allowed to do that. We're just not comfortable with that in our society.
Yeah. Well, you sing about this as well on the album, the idea of how the social conditioning of females having to dumb themselves down in order to be accepted by society as a powerful person. Why do you think that people are intimidated by you?
Because society associate power with men, and we live in a patriarchal society. And I think that the idea of a woman having power is just new. It's new to people. I mean, from the beginning of time, there have been lots of women who've had power, but most women pay a very high price for it. And that is, you know, that is what it feels like for a girl. That's what that song's about. The price you have to pay for being exceptional as a female.
Do you find that in relationships with men who are intimidated by you, is it because they feel like their power is being undercut?
Sometimes. I mean, sometimes I just think that, you know, they don't want to be challenged. Sometimes it's because they're just not used to it.
You also are singing about love, like songs of sort of celebrating love. Do you believe in a romantic one true love?
I believe that everyone has a soulmate.
Just one singular? Or do you believe in the idea that you do?
I think there are lots of people that are on this earth that you're supposed to be with, spend time with, that are going to teach you things. But I think you only have one soulmate.
What constitutes a soulmate? What attracts one to one soulmate? Is it a similar energy?
Yeah, similar. I just think you complement each other. It's, yin and yang.
Do you feel like you've discovered that?
That's the favorite question of the day. Yes.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
That must be very exciting.
Mm-hmm.
It must be weird.
It's weird. Yeah.
Wow. A lot of people go through life without finding that person. It's nice.
I'm going to stop for a second.
Okay.
I'm just going to check this table. I'm kind of weird now.
You just need to stop and irritate us. While we're
But where's Stephen?
So as I see your career progress, it's like the more technological your music becomes, the more organic it feels like your images,
Mm-hmm.
image becomes. Wondering about are you, with all the different incarnations of you, what is that? What's happening there? Is there a role playing involved here, or?
Sure. Sometimes you have to try on a lot of different hats before you figure out which hat is yours or who you are. I think that's one way to self-discovery.
Yeah, the masks, the different styles of mask wearing. It opens you up in certain ways that you were unaware of before, or allows you to.
Yeah, but also, every face you show of yourself is an aspect of your character. And you're just, if that is what you want to do, you're slowly revealing yourself. You're peeling off layers like an onion. And, there's no right and there's no wrong.
What have you learned about yourself through the whole cowgirl, ghetto chic sort of image?
I love the juxtaposition of urban and rural. That's, to me, that's what the sound of my album is. There's an organic sound with the acoustic guitars and like my vocals with absolutely no effects on them. And then there's the highly technological sort of synth, over-processed in Pro Tools, computerized sound, and the marriage of those two things.
Does that mirror where you're coming from these days?
It mirrors everything that I'm interested in. Yeah.
As a person who likes to bring about discussion and inject provocative ideas, do you ever feel the pressure to sort of up the ante in terms of do you feel pressure of, oh geez, what am I going to address next?
No.
It's just
there is no pressure really, because there's so much to figure out and so much to absorb, and all you have to do is sit still for a minute and listen, and you'll be totally stimulated and inspired. There's a click.
I feel like I'm meeting somebody who's like a cultural phenomenon. I feel like you're right up there beside the Pope and Ronald McDonald,
Cool.
Cool. And I'm wondering, can you give us a glimpse or a sense of the Madonna that we don't get to see?
Oh, you get to see it. It's just whether you're clocking it or not. It's just whether you're paying attention to the subtleties.
What? I don't know. You do feel like everything's out there. You put everything out there?
I think that there's a lot out there that people aren't tapping into. But
they see a lot of the super over.
They see the obvious stuff. But there are nuances and there are subtleties, and more, I think people who are more sensitive see those things.
Yeah, and what are those things, do you think, are the things that people don't usually key into?
My sense of irony and my insecurity, stuff like that.
Yeah, that's their hey.
Well, they just don't, most people don't look at me and go, oh, God, she's insecure.
They want to equate you with power, total power. Like I just spent a day talking with a Madonna impersonator, and you've changed her life in that she was incredibly shy before, but when she's Madonna, She feels Madonna is total power.
That's funny. When I'm Madonna, I feel the opposite. But that's, isn't that interesting?
Yeah, it is interesting.
Last question.
Okay, what do you think from the get-go, why are you doing what you're doing? What fuels your work?
Searching for meaning in life. Trying to figure out what it is that I've been put on this earth to do and say.
Do you get a sense of that? What your mission? What is?
Yeah, I'm here to provoke people. Yeah.
Of just a provocateur, no ultimate agenda,
No,
but more
to
like
inspire,
get people to talk about stuff.
to be awake, to ask questions, to challenge themselves.
And what's a big question you're contemplating these days?
What am I going to have for dinner?
Have you thought of what are you going to have for dinner?
I think that's a good
Okay.
ending.